Now we will discuss about gonads, that is testes in males and ovaries in females. We know that gonads are mixed glands. Mixed glands are technically called heterocrine glands. First, let us discuss about testes. Within the scrotal sac, there are a pair of testes. In singular, it is testis, T-E-S-T-I-S, and in plural, it is testes, T-E-S-T-E-S. Within the testes, Leydig cells are present outside the seminiferous tubules in the interstitial tissue. Leydig cells, which are also called interstitial cells, produce a group of hormones called androgens, mainly testosterone. Androgen like DHEA, that is dehydroepiandrosterone, are also produced by Leydig cell in small amounts, but the main androgen is testosterone. Another weaker androgen and a precursor of testosterone, which is known as androstenedione, are also produced by Leydig cells. Leydig cells are found close to blood capillaries, thus allow the hormones they produce to enter the bloodstream quickly. Testosterone is the principal male sex hormone. Its secretion is stimulated by the luteinizing hormone secreted from the anterior pituitary. Testosterone is responsible for development of male reproductive organs, development of secondary sexual characteristics like deep voice, beard, body hair, increased muscle mass, etc. Testosterone also maintains libido, that is sex drive, and male fertility. Testosterone supports spermatogenesis, that is sperm production, by acting on the Sertoli cells which are present in the seminiferous tubules. Testosterone also stimulates erythropoiesis, that is RBC production. Now I will discuss about ovaries. Females have a pair of ovaries, right ovary and left ovary, located in the pelvic region. Ovary produce ovum during each menstrual cycle, but this is not the endocrine function of the ovary, it is their exocrine function. Apart from that, ovaries secrete hormones directly into the blood. This is their endocrine function. The hormones secreted by ovaries are two steroid hormones, namely estrogen and progesterone, and two peptide hormones, namely inhibin and relaxin. Estrogen is synthesized and secreted mainly by the growing ovarian follicles. After ovulation, the ruptured Graafian follicle is converted to corpus luteum. This corpus luteum mainly secretes progesterone, but also estrogen to some extent. Corpus luteum mainly secretes progesterone, but also it secretes estrogen to some extent. The peptide hormone inhibin is mainly secreted by the granulosa cells of the ovarian follicles and by the corpus luteum to some extent, mainly by the granulosa cells of the ovarian follicles and from corpus luteum also, but to some extent. Another peptide hormone, relaxin, is mainly secreted by corpus luteum of the ovary. During pregnancy, placenta also produces relaxin. The steroid hormone estrogen stimulates growth, development and activities of female secondary sex organ. Estrogen also helps in the development of ovarian follicles and appearance of female secondary sex characteristics and mammary gland development. Estrogen also regulates female sexual behavior. So in a nutshell, we can say that estrogen helps in the development of female reproductive organs. Estrogen helps in the development of secondary sexual characteristics. Estrogen helps in the regulation of menstrual cycle, and estrogen is important for bone health. This is also important. While on the other hand, progesterone supports pregnancy. Progesterone also acts on the mammary glands and helps their development and stimulates the formation of alveoli which store milk and help in lactation, that is milk secretion. So we can say that progesterone prepares the uterus for implantation. Progesterone maintains pregnancy. Progesterone shows effect on the mammary glands and promote development of breast alveoli and thus prepares the breast for lactation. The peptide hormone, more specifically glycoprotein hormone, inhibin, inhibits the secretion of follicle stimulating hormone from the anterior pituitary. And the peptide hormone relaxin relaxes the pelvic ligaments, softens the cervix before childbirth and helps prepare the uterus and birth canal for delivery. So this is all about the gonads, that is testes in males and ovaries in female, which you need to learn before you appear to NEET undergraduate examination. But here I should mention one thing, that in the NCERT there is nothing mentioned about the peptide hormones inhibin and relaxin. Only you need to know about estrogen and progesterone whenever you are studying regarding ovaries.